Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's your boy Stuff on Hall back with another workout. So, this is my second leg day of the week. We got high bar squats for 3 sets at 8 at 260 pounds. And high bar, surprisingly, they feel so weird for me to do since I'm a low bar squatter. Like, me doing high bar squats just feels like jumping into new waters. But surprisingly, today, doing them felt very, very good. I was like, oh man, like I'm out here missing something with these high bar squats. So the session, I was like, yeah, it's ready to go good because as y'all know, this is cutting season and I'm walking the calories back. So I was just like, oh yeah, this is gonna be a good day because I'm not feeling like, dang, this is hard and plus this is weird for me to do. It was actually like, okay, these feel good. I'm feeling good. So, okay, we're in the good category today. And you got to take that anytime you can get it. You know, sometimes you come to the gym, you feel great. Sometimes the gym you come, you feel good. And sometimes you feel like, man, like just going through the motions and spinning your wheels. But today, we were good. We weren't great, but we're feeling good. And I'll take that any day of the week, especially when you're in a calorie deficit, to just feel good. If you could just, that's what you're feeling the whole time during the whole process, the whole 12 weeks of cutting, you're feeling good and you don't have any bad days, it's like, okay, you didn't feel great, but that's to be expected since you're walking calories back and you're not eating as much and you're increasing cardio. So we'll take that any time of the week. Any day we can get it, we're taking good at this point, and that's what it is. So back to doing a movement that I actually hate. We got 3 sets at 8, a 225 of hip thrusters. Oh man. Like I said in previous videos before, I don't really struggle with lockout. So it's basically like if I deadlift, and especially when I'm going for 1 rep maxes and all that, if the bar comes off the ground, then I got it. Most likely, almost like 95% of the time, if the bar moves up, I got it. So I don't have lockout issues. So if I'm failing this, it's going to be to be able to simply just be able to get the bar off the ground. So if you want to have nice glutes, ladies, you know what it is, then yeah, do glute hip thrusters. But if you're looking to do glute hip thrusters because you were told you have a weak lockout, man, just do something that would be more beneficial towards your deadlift. So any RDLs would just be perfect. Romanian deadlifts would be perfect because you can actually kind of practicing the movement, getting into your functions, and I just think that would just be overall beneficial movement. But today I decided to do hip thrusters. We got a love-hate relationship, and it ain't getting no better. So we got incline bench press for 3 sets at 8, and it seems like I was just smoked after doing those squats and doing that hip thrusters. So usually I do about 185, but I was like, man, it feels like RPE 10 every time I'm doing it. So I was like, let me just walk 10 pounds off and keep it in that 7 to 8 range. And I would say that was a smart call. You gotta listen to your body, and sometimes you gotta call it, like you may have in your program or weights that you're used to hitting. But like I said, when you're in a calorie deficit, you just gotta be like, hey, it's not enough gas in the tank for that today. So we're just gonna chop up our losses, and we're gonna do 175, and we're gonna do this work because that's what we're doing. Is just practice makes perfect, and that's what we're doing. We're just like, hey, this is what it is for today, and we're looking to get better next week. So I got lat pull downs for 3 sets of 12 with the stack on 12. So I guess you could say it's 120 pounds. And man, like again, the mind muscle connection when I'm doing these lat pull downs lately, I don't know what it is. It just feels so good to do. Like when I do pull ups, I don't get this type of mind muscle connection, the contraction. Like I don't feel the movement as much as I feel the movement in this. Like I can feel the muscle contracting, I can feel the muscle stretching. And when you do movements, that's what you want to feel the most, especially in your accessory movements. You want to really feel that mind muscle connection, because that's when you know you're getting blood to the muscles that you're actually trying to work. And me today doing these lat pull downs has just been one of those things where I'm just feeling it all the way through. For full range of motion, I'm feeling every single rep. It's like I'm making love to the reps, and that's just the best thing you can do. That's like you would want to have that for every time you do a movement in the gym. But unfortunately, it doesn't always work out like that. But it is what it is. So I got a giant set here, 3 sets of 20 or 265 push-ups, and then I got lateral raises, 3 sets of 15 with 40-pound dumbbells. Now, this giant set, it's actually crazy that I always say this giant set is actually more enjoyable for me to do than me actually doing the high bar squats. But today, like I said, the high bar squats felt good, but typically this giant set actually feels better than me doing high bar squats, even though the reps on this belt squat are 20 reps. But I feel as if I get a really good mind muscle connection in my quads, since I don't really directly train my quads. I don't do leg extensions or anything like that. So this is only hypertrophy or strength building directly that I get, and I like doing this movement because it mimics a squat. And that's the big 3 that I'm focused on: squat, bench, and dead. So it's kind of like practice how you play, give that back a little bit of a rest. Speaking of rest, me doing this giant set, in the program it calls to take a 1-minute break in between movements. I actually looked at the program and I was like, man, like you're actually killing yourself actually doing this. No break, just one after another. But I feel as if this is like a mental battle for me now, because I'm like, okay, you see that you're supposed to take a 1-minute break, but are you going to take that 1-minute break? No. Challenge yourself, keep going. You got gas in the tank, so why take a minute break? Why be in the gym longer than what you want to be in the gym for? So go ahead and just keep doing it the way you were doing. You were strong, pushing through it. You're still feeling strong, so why not? And that's how I'm going to keep doing it throughout the rest of this cut. If you do the giant set, especially if you're putting the giant set in your program, especially at the end of the workout, if you want to take a 1-minute break in between movements, you can do that, because if you're following this from me, you can take the 1-minute break. But if you've been put this in your program before and you're feeling strong and you're feeling tough and you're like, man, look, I ain't taking no break, he ain't taking no break, then go ahead and not take that 1-minute break. But if you're new to being in the gym, or you're new to doing giant sets, especially at the end of your workout, then take that 1-minute break and try to work your way up to not taking that 1-minute break in between movements. But this is a great finisher. Like I said, comment down below if you tried this giant set, and let us know, did you take a 1-minute break or did you power through like I did, and how did it feel knowing that you didn't need to take that break? And just that mental battle, like, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and get this done, because I'm trying to get up out of here. Comment that down in the comment section, man. I would like to see that from y'all, to see if people out there really pushing their limits. There's people out there really going for it all. Like, it's motivational to see. And I hope when you guys see me doing this workout or not taking that 1-minute break, hopefully you guys are drawing motivation from me and being like, He's out here killing it. He's out here chasing his goals. He's out here trying to evolve to the best version of himself. So why should I not try to do the same, or inspire to do the same thing that he's doing in these videos? So when I'm doing this, I'm trying to inspire people, no matter what walks of life you come from, in shape, never coming to the gym for never being in the gym, that anybody can come out here and cut weight. Don't let anyone tell you that, oh, you gotta do this, you gotta do that, you gotta have your diet on point. That's key, that's fact, that's the most important thing you can do. You can't outwork out a bad diet. So the workouts, they're structured great, but you gotta have that diet on point. And I'm gonna make sure I start uploading maybe a full day of eating, or maybe upload little shorts of what I'm eating throughout the day. Or you can follow me on Instagram and check out my stories, The Illusion Granger. That will actually be down in the description or in the about section of my channel. But to show you what it really takes, to cut that weight, and what it really takes, the mindset that you gotta have to be in here, giving it all you got when you're in a calorie deficit. Like, you really need to see that. You really need to understand everything that it takes to, go through a full body transformation, or get down to a low weight, like lose like 10 or 15 pounds. Of course, not all fat, some water weight and stuff like that. But those things are really, shows you the bigger picture of things that, everything that you need to do to really get to where you're trying to go. So with that being said, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Comment down in the comment section if you did this giant set at the end of your workout. Turn on the notification bell so you never miss an upload from me. It's your boy Stephon Hall, and I catch y'all in the next one, man. Y'all stay safe out here.